First Alert Weather with meteorologist Noel Navarro.
Welcome back, everybody. Rain and rumbles to start this week in upper Michigan, but also twisting air. Funnel cloud risk. If they touch down, if they're a funnel cloud, they don't touch down. They touch down, then you know what that calls for. If it does, weak and brief. National Weather Service says still seek shelter indoors if you start to see that twisting air under those base of clouds. Strong thunderstorms possible for the first start of this week. Penny-sized hail and gusts 40 miles per hour cannot be ruled out, and that could lead to some minor damage, especially vegetation out there, our wonderful plants. Funnel cloud alert until 7 p.m. Eastern time. It applies to places like Baraga County, Iron County, eastward towards Alger and Schoolcraft counties. We've got more lightning strikes towards the east end of upper Michigan at this hour. Less on the thunder across the central counties, though moderate to heavy rain. That cannot be ruled out along travel, especially US 2 on the way to Escanaba from Bark River and Harris could exceed a quarter of an inch of rainfall per hour. So keep an eye on that. Slippery, as we're seeing here northeast of the river on the Escanaba camera, 59 degrees, and we've got pressure that is below 30 inches on the barometer. So it's low pressure and it's holding steady at 29.50 inches. Here's the road conditions, the outlook for tonight. The rain and thunder, in addition to that, some fog that could last through tomorrow morning. So just slow down if it's exceptionally slippery out there and allow for a space cushion, which means that following distance with the car ahead of you, just increase the distance to be safe, and also the truck to your side. Current radar, we've got low pressure over eastern Lake Superior. What a pinwheel it's brought, and it's going to be bringing in wave after wave of rain and a few thunderstorms. Good news is we'll eventually get that high pressure along the northern plains, and that'll make its way midweek to the region here. We're looking at scattered coverage of rain and thunder, exceptionally strong across the east, and at this time, future radar and temperatures, once we get towards the course of the late evening hours, we're going to look at the rain starting to taper off, still continuing along the eastern half of the region before midnight, but once we get past midnight, it becomes fewer. By the morning, it could be petering out for that time of your AM drive. Low temperatures ranging from the upper 40s, lower 50s. Watch out for patchy fog. Get some sunny breaks for tomorrow afternoon, but then that could trigger a pop-up rain shower and even a few thunderstorms focused along the eastern UP, US 2 on the way to St. Ignace and the Straits. There's going to be another round of scattered rain, isolated thunderstorms overnight Wednesday, but by the time we get to Wednesday afternoon, the sun returns here to upper Michigan. Here's a rainfall forecast from now until Wednesday before the lunch hour. The blue shows that possibility of half an inch or more of total rainfall. That's just going to tack on with what we've experienced in the last 24 hours. Watson nearly getting an inch around Marquette County, Republic as well, over 3/4 of an inch, Pelkey included along Baraga County. So there's more rain to come, but then we'll dry out here as we see the 7-day forecast. But the first alert comes for Friday. It's Bridge Fest. We were hoping things would clear out, but there are some scattered rain chances up in the Keweenaw Peninsula and the Gateway, Houghton and Hancock. I know we got that parade. We just got to brave for the possibility of light to moderate rain at least to start Bridge Fest weekend. As for pictured rocks days for the weekend along Alger County, we're looking at the breakup and drier weather, even warmer. It could be a bit breezy. I'd keep an eye on Saturday. I don't have the breezy icon in there, but there's a possibility for that to lead to some wave action around pictured rocks. So we'll keep an eye on that. At least it's going to be a drier turnout for even Bridge Fest and also pictured rocks days this weekend, my friends.
Yeah, we've had a lot of rain recently, but I'm sure the plants appreciate it.
I know. We need some good vibes there, Grace. Vinny, you got some good vibes here. This is a wonderful shirt made from Tanzania. The Kinnanans brought it to me yesterday when I volunteered at Nagani's Emmanuel Lutheran Church. Got to thank the Kinnanans. I got to also thank, because it originally came from Luann and Tom Screenis.
Well, that's awesome. It's a great shirt. It looks really good on you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a beautiful pattern, Noel. It's nice for the summertime as well to have a funky pattern going on. Something to wear to the beach or something.
Yeah, got to bring the groove, Vinny.
Yes, we appreciate it. Hopefully it clears out for us a little bit this weekend.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Well, sports is next.